I'm Raquel Richards. This is What Are You Drinking? Come sit with me for 5 to 10 minutes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Please drink responsibly. Today, we're talking about mixology. How can you create signature cocktails that impress and delight? It's a common question. It's a common question for mixologists or bartenders. There is a difference, and I will talk about that in another episode. Mixology, it's the art and science, especially nowadays, the art and science of mixing drinks, and it's all about balance, flavor, and presentation. To create a signature cocktail, you always start by using a base spirit that you love and building the drink around it. What is a base spirit? Well, it's either a vodka, gin, rum, or tequila. Usually, and I do suggest, a silver tequila, a blanco. The most common and known base is a vodka. Gin was the original base, believe it or not, but vodka is the base that we most use nowadays. Next, consider the flavor profile you want to achieve. Do you prefer sweet, sour, bitter, or savory? Experiment with different ingredients like fresh fruits, herbs, spices, and syrups to create a unique, balanced flavor profile. And when I say syrups, I suggest making your own. I always said this to customers that came into the LCBO because they would come in and they want to buy the liqueurs and they want to buy the orange liqueur, the cinnamon liqueur. They want to buy, pre-mixed liqueur that sits in your bar for months and months and months and gets all sugary. Try to open it, the next time you want to use it. I suggest making your own. And it's really, really easy. And it won't cost you the $25 to $40. It will cost you to go to the alcohol store and buy a pre-mixed liqueur. At least Ontario. That's what I know, and in Canada to buy. All you need to do is buy your favorite fruit, boil it with a cup of sugar, and voila. You have your homemade simple syrup. It is that simple, honest to God. Buy your cranberries, buy your blueberries, buy strawberries, whatever it is that you like, buy it and boil it with a cup of sugar and put about half a cup or a cup of the berry or the fruit that you want to use, or the herbs or the spices. Well, don't use a cup of herbs and spices, but that you'll want to do less. But I can talk about that in another episode. But all you need to do is just boil it with a cup of sugar, cup of water, and voila, you have your homemade syrup. And you can keep it in the fridge. Now, because it doesn't have preservatives in it, it's not going to last forever, but it tastes so much better. It's natural. It doesn't have any added preservatives or junk in it. And I love it. And you can use this simple syrup for other things too. So you can use it for baking, desserts, cooking, and for non-alcoholic drinks as well. Just serve a non-alcoholic drink with club soda, fancy it up with a lemon or a lime, and boom, you got yourself a cocktail. Presentation is also key when it comes to mixology. Use high-quality glassware, garnishes, and ice to elevate the visual appeal of your cocktail. Trust me, it works. A well-presented drink is not only more enjoyable to drink, but it is also more memorable. Yes, it may cost a bit more, but it is definitely worth it. Now, don't be afraid to get creative and think outside the bar. Absolutely think outside the bar. Some of the best cocktails are the result of experimentation and taking risks. When I was a bartender, I used to create cocktails and try it on my willing Saturday afternoon customers. Yep. They would come in, they were usually men that would come in because they were told by their wives to go shopping and get something. So they were there, I was going to say legally, but without their wives knowing, and coming in for a little sip and, and then carrying on to do their errands. And I used to make cocktails and experiment on Saturday afternoons. And they told me the truth, whether they liked it or not. And I mean, I gave them like an ounce, or I could say less than that, but come on, that's not really a taste. So I would give them an ounce and, they taste it for free. So why wouldn't they try it? And they would let me know whether it was good or not. And that's how I would find out, a cocktail that I could make and that I liked. And then I could later on sell or serve to my friends. So, and when I have my annual winter party, that's exactly what I do too. I don't use them as testing subjects, but I plan a welcome cocktail and I make a simple syrup and create it. Yeah. It's the key to being adventurous and creative. Think outside the bar, make your own simple syrups, saves you money because it tastes better. It just does. And that's what I have to say about mixology. Check out What Are You Drinking on IG at @what_are_you drinking. The R is the letter R in What Are You Drinking? I'm Raquel Richards. Thanks for sipping with me. Drop me a DM on the gram and let me know, what are you drinking? Until next time, cheers.